Hi everyone, I'm Gabrielle Saran, founder of Saran Pilates. Thank you for being here. Let's do a classical reformer session today. Let's start with the bar up the high position, and we're gonna do 3 heavy springs plus 1 super light, or do whatever spring tension that you like for your footwork. I'm gonna put my headrest up. You do you. Go ahead and lie down on your back. So we're going to have the heels fist distance apart, toes pointing straight up to the sky, knees pointing straight up to the sky. Let's situate our body here first. Go ahead and tuck your pelvis once, kind of smushing down into your lower back, and then untuck your pelvis, pushing the pubic bone away from you, or almost like you want to send your sit bones to point to the floor. Stay here, neutral pelvis, back ribs are down. Let's all take an inhale. Exhale, scoop your abs in. Engage your core. One more breath like that. Inhale. Exhale, hug your navel to spine, pull up your pelvic floor muscles. Nice, you guys. Next exhale, sends you away. Push the carriage out and glide the carriage back in. Press it out and in. Now, to make this a little bit more impactful, we really want to engage through the muscles of our legs more than just bending and straightening our knees and moving from our joints. So the split second before you press out, try to push the bar away from you. You can even pause next time you're in and try to push the bar away from you without letting the carriage move. Feel how that engages the back of your legs. Keep that sensation as you then push out and in. Nice, you guys. Thigh bones are pressing down to the floor to press you out. Kneecaps are pulling to the sky to pull you back in. Beautiful. And breathing, trying to maintain a neutral pelvis. So we're trying not to let it tuck when we come in. Beautiful. Keeping the same points of contact of your body to the carriage the entire time, not adding on any extra points of contact, not deleting other points of contact, just staying the same. So if you were lying down in snow, you'd have the same imprint in the snow the entire time. Good, we're here for 5. Moving intentionally. 4. 3, try to press out equally through each leg at the same time. 2, awesome, you guys, 1 more. Bring it back in. Let's do toes on the bar, fist distance apart, heels together, toes apart. So we're in a V position. Press it out, zip up your inner thighs, and slowly come in. Good. I love to focus on pelvic floor engagement for this move. And as a reminder, the pelvic floor is part of the core. So as you press out, really press down into your toes, all 10 toes, and feel your kind of whole body zipper zipping up. So from the heels, inner thighs pulling together, we're zipping up all the way to the pelvic floor, that holding pee and toot sensation, and then to your navel to spine, just zipping up, finding a lift through that lower belly. Good, nice, you guys. Beautiful. And we're here for 5 more. 5, controlling in. 4, 3, again, let those muscles work hard. 2, find the full length in the legs and the body. 1, and back in. Unhook your heels so your toes or your knees are pointing straight up to the ceiling. We're still on all 10 toes. Push the carriage out, hold. We're gonna add a calf raise, lower the heels under the bar. Lift the heels, then bring it back in. We press out, hold. Lower the heels with control. Lift the heels, bring it back in. So keep going, you guys. Same cues as before. So really try to turn on your leg muscles and glute muscles that split second before you actually press out. Good. Put on the brakes of the reformer when you come in. Don't let the springs control you. You control the springs. Beautiful, you guys. Working leg muscles, stretching and strengthening our calves here. And we're here for 5. Good, and again, the heel lower, it's a lower, it's not a drop release. 4. Control those heels down. 3. Good. 2. Last one here, you guys. And bring it back in. Last one, heels wide on the bar, toes pointing out, knees pointing out. Try to glide your heels towards each other on the bar. Feel the inner thigh connection. Zip up through your pelvic floor muscles. Here we go. Slowly push out. Slowly pull it in. Keep breathing. Press out. Slowly in. Nice, you guys. Good. Again, trying to work equally through each leg. Straightening them both out at the same time. Again, checking in with our form. Our pelvis is still neutral. Our back ribs are heavy. And feel the back of the head and the back of the shoulders melting down into the carriage. Help kind of release any added tension you have in the body that you don't need right now, whether that's like a tight jaw, tight brow. Relax that gaze. Good. And we're here for 5. Zip up through your pelvic floor as you push out. 4. You can release it as you come in. 3. Good. 2. Last one. Bring it back in. Good. Stay here for a second. Carriage is in. Just pivot on your heels, pull your knees together, and then open back out. And knees together and open out nice and wide. Let's go for 3 more. Just getting some internal rotation of the femurs, external rotation. So good for our hip health. One more time. Beautiful, you guys, nice. Heels on the bar, fist distance apart. If your headrest was up, you need to put it down. Scoot away from the shoulder blocks. All right, arms by your sides. Tuck your pelvis, hold the tuck. Think pubic bone to belly button. Tailbone is tucked under. Push down into your heels into the bar. Feel the glutes turn on. Keep that sensation and slowly roll your hips up, lifting up 1 vertebra at a time, all the way to your shoulder blades, not your neck, your shoulder blades. Hold. Good. Hips are nice and level, meaning one hip is not dipping down more than the other. Keep pulling that carriage in actively. That is the secret sauce to really get those hamstrings, the back of your thighs, to turn on. Then slowly roll the spine down, 1 vertebra at a time. Untuck at the bottom, we go again. Tuck. Push into your heels, roll it up. Keep your core engaged to help stabilize everything. Once you're at the top, keep thinking bottom ribs, tucking into your hip pockets, and roll the spine down. Awesome, you guys. Untuck, tuck, push into your heels, roll it up. Keep that carriage pulled in actively the entire time. Good. And 3 more, rolling it up. Releasing tension through the neck by looking straight up to the ceiling. Exhale to roll you up. Beautiful. 1 more time. Roll up. We're going to hold it here this time, you guys. Pause. Keep the carriage pulled in. Dip your left hip down. Right hip pushes up, but the thighs stay where they are. Left hip comes back up to level out with the right. Right hip lowers down, left hip comes up. Nice, you guys. Back to leveled hips. 4 more, left hip dips. Left hip lifts, right hip dips. Keep the carriage in, right hip lifts, left hip dips. Left hip lifts, right hip dips. Level them out. Roll the spine down 1 vertebra at a time. Beautiful, you guys. Feet together on the bar. Arches of the feet, but closer to the heels. Legs squeezed tight. For added challenge, arms go up to the sky, palms facing forwards. Squeeze those inner thighs. No tucking, natural curve of the pelvis. Lift your hips straight up into the bridge and lower straight back down. Flat back lift. flat back, lower. So when you lower down, the tailbone hits that carriage gently, but it taps the carriage as well as your rib cage. Good. Exhale to lift you up. Inhale to lower you down. Good. 5 more. 5. Beautiful. 4. Keep squeezing those inner thighs. 3. Good job. 2. 1 last one. 1. And come back down. Nicely done, you guys. Lower the arms. Toes on the bar, fist distance apart. Push the carriage out. Lower your heels under the bar. Just enjoy the stretch here. Deep breath. Lift the heels. Bend the knees. Bring it back in. Scoot away from the shoulder blocks here, you guys. Let's bring our legs to a tabletop. Arms to ceiling, palms facing forwards. Feel your back ribs, bottom back ribs, push down into the carriage. Try to resist the urge of tucking your pelvis like this. Keep pushing your pubic bone away from your navel. Hug your abs in. Take an inhale here. On the exhale, arms press down, head and chest, curl up to the bottom tips of the shoulder blades. We hold. So in this position, notice, are you curled up too much like this? If you are, come back down to the bottom tips of the shoulder blades. If you're too low like this, where you're kind of in between and you're feeling a lot of strain in your neck right here, think of pulling your bottom ribs down to your hip bones to reduce the gap, so to speak, between rib cage and pelvis. Reach your fingertips actively forwards. Nice, you guys. If you tuck, keep pulling that pubic bone away from you to help you untuck. Good. Hold it here and just deep breaths. Good. Not squishing the chin to the chest. Keeping the chin lifted up a bit. One more breath. Beautiful. Arms up, head down. Rest your feet. Let's come on up to change our springs and we'll come right back down. Drop it to a heavy and a super light or a heavy and a medium. I have a heavy and a super light. Come back down, feet on the bar. Grab your short straps, arms to sky. Bring one leg up to tabletop, but pause right here, you guys. Good. Slide your armpits down your back. Tension on the straps. Press down into your bottom ribs. Draw those abs in. Without shifting anything, this is harder than it seems. Bring your other leg up off the bar. Good. From here, just the arms. Sweep down to the carriage and sweep back up. Exhale. Arms sweep down. Inhale, they come back up. We're here for 5. Beautiful, you guys. Exhale, pull. 4. Exhale, pull. 3. Good. 2. Beautiful. One more here. Arms come up, pause. Nod your chin. On the exhale, arms press down, head and shoulders curl up. We hold our ab curl. Same thing as before, but now we have those straps. Reach forwards into those straps. Scoop your abdominals in. Widen your collarbones. Beautiful, you guys. Keep reaching and reaching. Keep reaching as you lift the arms and lower head and chest down. Take an inhale. Exhale, hug your abs. Curl it back up. Arms go down. Reach. Arms go up, head and chest lower. We've got 4 more. Exhale, curl up and hold. Inhale, come down. Exhale, curl up and hold. Reach. Inhale, come down. 2 more. Exhale, curl up and hold. Inhale, come down. Exhale, curl up and hold. Beautiful, you guys. Inhale, come down. Let your feet come down onto the bar. Hook your straps, back up. Good. Hold on to the shoulder blocks. Elbows can either be out to the sides or up a little bit. Bring your legs to a tabletop. Squeeze them together. Squeeze your inner thighs tight. Press down into your bottom back ribs. Try to avoid the urge of pulling your thighs close to your chest like this, unless you're modifying because of any back issues and this feels better, okay? But if not, try to keep your knees over your hips. From here, pull both legs over to the left. We are lifting the right hip off the carriage, but we're keeping the right shoulder blade down. Good. The legs are squeezing tight. Push your left thigh up into your right thigh and bring your legs back to center. Now pull them over to the right, squeezing them tight. Left hip comes up. Left shoulder blade stays down. Try to press that down actively. And if that means that you need to bring your legs up a little bit more, then that's totally fine. Then push your right thigh up into your left thigh to come back up. We go again to the left, right hip comes up. Good. Try to be light through your grip of the shoulder blocks. Maybe even just hover your hands off the shoulder blocks. Really focus on the back rib cage, that right shoulder blade staying down. Come back to center. Nice, you guys. Other side. Reach to the right. Squeeze those inner thighs. Left shoulder blade down. Keep that left side of the waist nice and long. Come back up to center. One more on each side here, you guys. Over to the left. Heavy right shoulder blade. Good. Back to center. Over to the right. Beautiful. Back to center. Lower your feet on the bar. And this is the conclusion of our first part of our classical workout. I will post the second part later. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. Click subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed already. And you guys, listen, I have like 500 plus workouts on my on-demand channel, Strand Pilates. I have an app and everything. You can try it for free for 7 days. Anyways, thank you for being here. I'm Gabrielle, founder of Strand Pilates. I'll see you next time.